What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome back to my 100% walkthrough for Grandia. Guys, we're on part number 50 right now, and this is absolutely going to be the final part of this series. We are inside Gaia. We are heading through to the final boss. And also, I know this place looks confusing. Don't worry, it's really nowhere near as bad as it actually looks. So don't worry too much about that one. But yeah, guys, this is going to be the final part now. We are going to absolutely murder Gaia here. It's going to be so freaking good. Also, if you're watching this on Patreon, a huge thank you for all of the support. It really means a lot, especially with the way YouTube is going these days, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, Patreon is extraordinarily helpful to the channel. So honestly, a huge thank you to everybody for the support on there, for sure. It really does mean a lot. So inside Gaia, there's really not much to worry about in this section right here. It's basically a few screens like this, and there's really not much in general to actually worry about. Obviously, the fights we can't really avoid or anything like that. We are going to have to actually fight them all just because we don't have enough room to actually maneuver around them. However, luckily enough, there's not really much to grab inside here as well. So right now we've just grabbed 2 bags of gold. That's all the gold in this entire zone. Okay, that's all the gold in this entire zone. There's going to be 2 treasure chests, which we need to get in a second. In order to get them, though, we need to actually run through to the middle section where we are now. And then this little spinny mob platform basically transforms the zone. Well, not transforms the zone, it sort of moves us, basically. And then we want to go back on ourselves. So we want to avoid... Whoops, I just hit the mic. We want to avoid where the arrow is telling us to go, basically, because we need to come back for a treasure chest. And then in a minute, we're going to go back up to that little spinny platform. It will move us again. So then we'll have to step off it, but then we have to step back onto it to flip us around again. I know it sounds really confusing, or maybe it's just the way I'm explaining it. I don't know, but don't worry. We'll do it. We'll do it because we need the items. The items that we're about to get, okay, is the first one is going to be the spirit armor, which we will absolutely be throwing on Justin just for the whole, you know, friend of the spirit scheme, basically. And then the next one will be the spirit charm. That's going to be an accessory with... yeah, it was okay defense, and it gives +2 to all magic resistance as well. So pretty decent. And with all these like accessories we've had throughout the game now, we could actually make somebody who is basically immune to magic. I mean, he's not going to be immune, you know, just because you can't actually fully immune. Even with full resistance, you are not fully immune. So there's the spirit armor, by the way. But yeah, you'll never be fully immune to magic. It's essentially just a case of you massively lower the damage, pretty much. So yeah, we can never be fully immune. That's also one of the reasons why I never bother with it personally. Plus, we have enough health that it really doesn't matter. Right, so we're going to step onto it again, and unfortunately it does rotate us, I know. So we're going to just step off it. We're going to wait for the platform to regrow any second now. Okay, there we go. The platform has regrew. So we're going to step back onto that to actually put us back on the underside one. So now we're on the same side as when we got the spirit armor, basically. And then we're just going to run through and grab the treasure chest, which is the spirit charm. And with that, we now have all of the treasure in this zone too. So all we need to do now is go back to the spinning platform and then just follow the compass out of this zone. And then, yeah, we're basically moving on to Gaia 4. So there's no more treasure, no more gold or anything like that to do in this section. So in Gaia 3, basically, as that's where we are right now. But then we move on to Gaia 4. And Gaia 4 is... It's kind of straightforward, but also kind of not straightforward. It's a little weird to explain. So there's a bunch of different pathways you can take, and they're color-coded. So in some sections how we have to activate like color switches to open some color doors and that. Think like that, basically. That's probably the easiest way of really explaining the next section. But at least once we're through that, okay, once we're through that, it's not a super big section or anything like that. It's not super big. Once we are through that section, it will be time for the final boss. Okay, it will be time for the final boss once we're through that section. Honestly, this video will probably only be like another 20 minutes. Well, no, because of the ending, so it will be longer than that for sure. And the ending of this game is so good. It's so emotional, man. I freaking love the ending, to be honest. Like, I actually love the ending of this game so freaking much. But, oh, man, we need to start Grandia 2 after this as well, don't we? I don't think I'm going to start that right away, though. Just because, oh, wrap's nearly out. I don't think I'm going to start Grandia 2 straight away. Just because of the simple fact, yeah, I can attack all enemies, so that's sweet. Just because of the simple fact, I want to get a big backlog built up for YouTube, and obviously, you know, the executive tier on Patreon will also get to view everything as soon as it's recorded. So there's going to be a ton of videos coming to Patreon soon. So, you know, if you're an executive or higher, look forward to it. You're going to have a lot of content to watch soon. Plus, I mean, there's also going to be the 24/7 stream for FF starting soon as well. Man, that's crazy. It's like there's so much stuff you guys are going to get to watch soon. Are you looking forward to it, guys? Oh, I've got the hiccups. God damn it. Hang on, let me just have a little. Oh, my drink's on the other side of the room. All right, let me just grab a drink to try and get rid of these freaking hiccups. But yeah, are you all looking forward to all the content coming soon? Like, honestly, it's crazy the amount of content coming. Plus, next week as I'm recording this, I'll give a date in a minute. Just let me have a drink. It's better. So, next week as I'm recording this, like I'm recording this video on the 31st. Yeah, so it's the 31st of July right now. So next week, also, yay, boss. We're just gonna pick that up though. What we're gonna do is there is going to be a little setup change, essentially. So I'm going to be having my my new desk, sort of. Like I've already got the top for it and like some cabinets, but the only problem is I've got no way to really properly mount it. So I'm gonna buy a proper stand on that, like one of those like sit stand desks. I'm gonna get one of them just because then, you know, I could do some work standing up and it's just gonna be way healthier for me personally. So we are gonna do that. And then what I think I'm gonna do once that desk is built and I've got everything set up and all that, I think then what I'm going to do is we are going to do a setup tour, because I haven't done one of them in like forever, really, have I? So that could be really fun. So yeah, we're gonna do a setup video as well, but that's gonna be next week. And then obviously, you know, it needs editing and all that. So I don't know when that particular video will release, but at the very least, you guys know another video coming soon. And honestly, I think when it comes to setups, particularly for YouTubers and that, why is this telling me to go backwards? That's just telling me to go Guy 3. No, we don't want Guy 3. Maybe I hit the controller. No, it's still telling me to go there. That's weird. Even though it's in here, we want to actually go to. Huh. But yeah, so oh, where was I? Yeah, the setup. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, I need a save point, man. There's a lot of stuff for, like, you know, YouTube content creation and that I think a lot of people would be surprised about, or maybe, you know, you're just curious about the setup in general. I don't know, but I think it could be a little fun video. You know, it shows you guys essentially my day-to-day. Yeah, like I would have to clean up a little bit first and maybe move some things out of sight. No comment. Don't even think about asking, because you won't find out. But yeah, so it could be really fun, I think. Okay, so first things first, we want to step through the red pathway Okay, and then we're gonna slowly walk around, and this is gonna be a section now basically where we just can't avoid anything pretty much. Like there's basically nothing we can avoid in here, sadly. Some sections we might be able to, but for the most part, no, we probably won't, unfortunately. But we do need to go and get an item, unfortunately. Although I'm just thinking maybe I should actually go and use a recovery point first. Yeah, maybe I should go and use a recovery point first. Well, either way, we need to go through the orange one. Like the dark grey one just basically leads us nowhere, really. So we need to take the dark grey one, and then that brings us essentially out right here. So now we're going to go through the yellow one, which is right in front of us. We're going to follow that all the way through, and then we're going to turn left. Okay, now you can go through that one, but that's a dead end. We want to go down to the green one basically, and that's going to be down here at the bottom. But yeah, so I think I'm going to do a setup tour, and then I don't know, because the way that I'm sort of envisioning, you know, the finished product essentially might end up being different to, you know, how it actually ends up looking at the end. Plus I'm still up for debate, you know. I don't know if I should get some RGB for the desk. Like, what do you guys think? Because, I mean, obviously, only Patrons will see this video before the desk is finished. So you guys are going to have to comment on Patreon for this. But, yeah, what do you think? Should we get some RGB for the desk? It's like, do you think that would be... do you think that would be pretty cool? Or what? I don't know. That's something I'm going to have to think about for sure. Secret move. Because, like, I want to have a nice, clean, crisp setup, you know? That's the big one that I want, a nice, clean, crisp setup. And then I also need to frame a few things as well. Because I'm going to put them up on the wall behind the desk, like my my play button. I want that up behind the desk. I know some YouTubers, like, well, some YouTubers and some streamers and that have them as the background. I personally don't really care about having that in my actual stream background, because for me, I want to look at it myself as like a reminder, you know. I want to look at it as a reminder for just the fact that I did it, you know. I got 100,000 subs on YouTube, so looking up at that every day that I'm working on that, you know, that'll be a nice little incentive. Like, okay, we've got the first one, let's go for the million. Let's go for the million one now. Okay, so where we are now, we've got two little pathways. We've got the multicolored one right there, and then we've also got this one. We need to go down this way first. This is going to take us to an item and also a switch basically, and now we just need to walk into the tentacles. Right, so that's basically just opened up the doorway for us. And there's a sun robe. That's also a pretty good armor. I think that's actually the best armor that Fina can use. Yeah, it is. So we're going to equip that as well. Honestly, we're already ridiculously over the top powerful right now. Right, so we've interacted with the 3 colored tentacles. So now we can go through this pathway, and there is going to be a save point here, and also treasure. We like treasure, right? And also a stash point. We don't care about the stash point though. Alright, so it's another SP potion. We don't care. We're not going to use them. Recover, save. Honestly, there's no point in saving, but we might as well, right? It's like we might as well. And now, we are heading to the final boss, guys. As soon as we go through this doorway, okay, we're going to be at the boss. Let's do it. Let's do it. Gaia 5. Here we go. Here we go. So for this, we just need to step on the little blob thingamabob. I don't know what it's called, okay? But that is going to then take us up. Yeah, it's splodged. It's splodged everywhere. weird. Someone's trying to call me on Facebook. Oh, man. It's the goddamn season finale and someone's trying to call me on Facebook. Oh, my God. Stop. Right. Well, I've just muted Facebook. So we'll have to... Well, I've just sent a message as well saying, recording, piss off, leave me alone. Oh, man. Alright, so here we go, guys. Now that I have achieved the ultimate level of evolution, I am invincible. Oh, man. So, this is going to be Baal. This is not the final boss, by the way. This is just one of the forms. Oh, I forgot to turn thingy off. God damn it. Right, so this version of Baal actually can be a little bit difficult. He can suck you in. He has like some big damage cleaves. He has like the laser beam attacks. He has like quite a lot of attacks, to be honest. He also inflicts like a lot of status effects to you. He also has all healer, which is 300 HP recovery to everything, which if you aren't grinded can actually be a little difficult to overpower, you know, just because you might have less SP or less MP. So it can be a little out there. But basically, he has the top tier of everything, pretty much. And yeah, he does a ton of damage. So, you know, you might have to maybe grind a little bit, depending on like what you've done in the game so far. It's one of them, you know. It's one of them. I can't say you will have to grind. I can't say you won't have to grind. But we're basically just gonna blast him with everything we have right now. Realistically, we probably should still save something for the final form. But yeah, we don't really need to care about that or anything like that. So like, the final form is actually kind of ridiculously easy, in all honesty. Like there's nothing difficult about the final form at all. It's kind of, I don't know, it comes across more as a meme fight, really. Like, yeah, it's definitely more of a meme fight. In fact, one of the parts, because it does have multiple parts, one of the parts literally just has like low level spells like Burn and Howl. And it's like, dude, why? Right, so the final hit on Baal. You know what? Let's just really embarrass him here. We're just gonna attack him normally with everybody. Oh, you know what I should do? Let's get Fina bird him down with her Icarian powers. Let's make the most of this. We'll do this properly in the lore of the game. We'll let the Icarian defeat Baal and Gaia, shall we? Oh, man. We'll just burn him into nothingness, dude. See, Gaia ain't got nothing on the Icarians, man.
Yeah! We won, guys!
Oh, yeah, we won. However, that's not the game over. We still have another fight to go, guys. I have achieved the ultimate level of human evolution. No one surpasses me. He's a little fishy. He's like an electric eel. You know, I don't get why he needs such a big platform for himself, man. He's a show-off. Bigger is not always better, Baal. Bigger is absolutely not always better, dude. Right. Let's go chase after him, shall we? Oh man, this has been such a fun playthrough, to be honest. I do love Grandia. How have you guys found it? You know, you enjoyed it? Like, oh man, 50 episodes. That's crazy when you think about it. Okay, so now we are in the Gaia core. There are a bunch of items around the outside, which we are going to get. These are also the final items in the game. Okay. Now, normally, when I play this game, I actually just ignore these and I just go straight through to the final boss. But this is a 100% walkthrough, so we have to grab them. And there we go. That is 100% complete on Grandia, everybody. In fact, you know what? Let's just really have a little laugh here. We're just going to use all the SP potions and blue potions. Yeah, so we're fully healed now. We don't need to worry about any of that. We're fully healed. We've got full SP. We've got full MP. Let's go say hello. Actually, do I have full SP? No, I don't have full SP. Why can't I use that? Oh, that's MP for some reason. Ugh. Right, 30 SP. 30 SP. Am I done now? Am I done? I think we're done. Yeah, so 340 on Justine, that's fine. Everybody is maxed out up other than Rap, but yeah, we don't need to care about that. There's a little stashing point here if you want to get something out. That's entirely up to you. But I'm not going to bother. It's only 8 SP. We don't need to care about that. Right, guys. Final boss. This is the final boss. It's like the heart of Gaia, man. We know you. We know you want something. We know you hate something. We know that all humans were born to hate what is richer than ourselves and strive to take it. Even if you were to take all the riches that are left in the world, your greed will never be satisfied. Humans were never born to fight and steal. We were born to open up the same path together. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Man, the music. So Gaia Core and Mega Gaia. So if we take a look, so Mega Gaias have 4,800 health, and they can spawn extra tentacles as well, right? So Gaia will spawn extra tentacles, and the main core has 9,999 health. So now we're just going to unload absolutely everything into Gaia. Like, honestly, I could just turn Play Fair on and kill him with normal attacks as well. But we might as well really show him the difference in strength, shouldn't we? That, and, you know, we might as well use the Icarian powers, you know? Just go ahead and burn into nothingness. I do think it's a shame that they didn't remove the 999 damage cap, though. Like, for World's End, I mean. I do wish that could actually do more damage than that. Well, at the very least, do more damage on Gaia. You know, because Gaia is technically super weak to the power of Icarians. But it is what it is. Just a shame that Liette doesn't really have anything super good. Like, even though she's fully maxed out, she doesn't really have much that can be considered super strong or anything. So definitely a little bit of a shame for sure. Alright, so there's 2 tentacles done. Well, there's the sides done anyway, the Mega Gaias. Those are the ones who can summon the tentacles, they are. So now it's just the core left. What should I do with Liette? Let's use God Zap. That'll be our strongest attack. Because it's only an individual attack. Like, this should do at least like 1,000 damage, maybe. No, 700. Man, that's lower than I thought. Okay, 2,709. A Heaven and Earth Cut should actually kill him now, I think. It should do.
This is it.
We hope. If not, then Fina's World End will kill it. Yeah, there we go. We killed it. That is Grandia complete, guys. We have done it. We have killed Gaia. We have saved the world. Oh, man. Now we get to enjoy the ending. Oh, wait, yeah, I still have this one to do. Whoops. I kind of forgot about that. Oh, shoot, man. Wait, actually, is there another form after this? I can't remember if there is or not. You know, I can't actually remember. Well, let's just put everyone on Play Fair. We'll just attack normally. It's only got 9,999 health anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll kill it really, really fast. No, don't use critical hits, Justin. God damn it. Yeah, look at his health just drop, man. Look at his health just absolutely tank. Justin, stop using criticals. God damn it, dude. Why is everyone just... Liette killed it. Jesus Christ almighty. Oh, man. But there we go, guys. That is Grandia. That is Grandia, man.
Yeah,
we did it. We defeated the big bad beetle brain. Oh, man. Still, though. All right. Now it's time to enjoy the ending. What I'm going to do as well, okay, is I'm going to end the commentary here while we all enjoy this lovely ending. Still, before that, I do want to say thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope everybody has enjoyed the series. And, of course, a huge, huge thank you to the lovely people who have supported me on Patreon during this series as well. It really means a lot, especially with the way YouTube is going right now. YouTube is... suffering substantially from some problems, so all the support really means a lot. And of course, as I mentioned in this video, executives and above are going to soon get a whole bunch more videos over there. YouTube will eventually get those videos, but it's going to be at a much slower rate. So if you want to help support me as a creator and support the channel, and you want to get extra videos for doing it, then head on over to Patreon, linked down below in the description. Also down there is my Linktree link. If you want to click on that, that's got all of my socials in there as well, like Twitter, the Discord server, my stream channels on Twitch, the YouTube VOD channel. So there's tons and tons of stuff that you guys can check out for even more content. But with that said, everybody, thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
The Spirit Stone. It gave power to the people. It drove the people to ruin. All in a sad chain of myths.
When you think about it, this Spirit Stone has taught us many things. This light has always illuminated the way for us to go. But now, the light is of no more use. From now on, we will illuminate the path to our future with our own light.
Come, Justin. Our long, sad fate is now at an end. With your sword there.
Yes! Oh, spirits! We will start a new age! Please, watch over us. Let's go! Let's all go together! Yeah! Come on!
Hey there.
Fina. You're okay. What about the others?
Look over there, Justin.
That's Gaia?
Right. Everything seems to have been born again. Not only Gaia, but this whole world. Can you feel it, Justin? The whole world is filled with the power of the spirits.
You see it, Lean? Everything has been freed from the web of evil. Yes, even Gaia. The sad chain of fate has been broken at last. A new history of mankind will begin. The history that you desired. We may sometimes travel down a mistaken path, but it'll be all right. I am sure that we'll be able to open new paths to travel upon. It seems that my work here has ended. A spirit? Are you calling me? Can it be? Lean! Lean!
Herr Mullen?
Lean!
I'm so glad, Lean. I can't believe it. Miracles do happen.
The spirits carried her and happiness here. For everyone.
No, Justin. It was you who carried happiness here, Justin.
begins the story of Justin and friends and our adventures with the Spirit Stone and Angelo. The story of Justin, the adventurer, became known throughout the world. Aunt Lily! The ship is almost here! Hurry!
The pie isn't done yet. Sorry, dear. I'm afraid you're going to have to go without me, okay?
Okay, see ya! Let's go, Puffy! It's been 10 years since that long adventure ended. The world we live in has changed so much.
Hey! Not you again! Don't you ever get tired of mischief like that?
This is no mischief. We're in training to become adventurers. You just don't understand. Yeah, that's right.
Do that somewhere where it won't bother people. Are you listening? No blocking bridges.
Well, maybe things haven't changed much. But you know, it has certainly gotten busier. Today is the day I've been waiting for so long. Justin and Fina are coming home after 10 years of adventures. I wonder what Justin will say when he sees I've become such a beautiful lady. He might be just so surprised that his tongue will be tied. I'm looking forward to it.
Yay! We're in Parm. Now where's this Seagull restaurant? There's yummy food there, right? I'm hungry. Hey, what's that? Hey, it makes noises. It makes a neat sound. Hey, let's get it. Neat. It's so soft. Oh, this must be Puffy. It's just like Daddy said. Looks kind of like a lamb. No, it doesn't.
Hey, are you... Where's your mommy and daddy?
Over there. They're still on the ship. Ah, it's running away. Gonna catch ya. Yeah!